Hey, say, how y'all living, man? What y'all doing today? It's a boy JDH, man. If y'all ain't doing shit, how about watching JDH? You feel me? Everybody check out King Badger, man. Miloves. Don't know what the hell that is, but I'm finna check it out, man. Yeah, I had seen this video on X Beta Line's page, cause they got a bunch of artists on their page, so I seen it and I said, you know what, I'm finna check it out. Why not? Cause I know who King Badger is at this point, right? So why not check it out, man, and see what he got going on. Not finna hold y'all any longer. Let's get into this, and for somebody as uneducated as I am, let me see what this song is about. Let me dissect it for myself. That verse. Decipher. Yeah, decipher what it is for myself. Yeah, y'all think I don't know words? I know some words. I'm not that smart, but I know some words. I'm that dude. I know some words, but I'm not that smart.
Flipped on the beat.
Di ko kaya na malimot ang pag-ibig mo. May puwang pa ba ko dyan sa puso mo? Tanggapin mo lang ako, ako'y babalik sa'yo. Sana'y huwag kang mainip, ako'y asahan mo. Di ko na sasayangin ang tiwala mo. Tanggapin mo lang ako, ako'y babalik sa'yo.
If that's not a fucking memory from the past, I don't know what is. The coloring books, like I don't remember living. I've never lived in a setting like that beautiful in my life. So the house situation that you just seen, not me, not that perfect. But I remember having coloring books, dude, and me and my cousins used to use one page. Like I have this page of the book, and he had this page, or vice versa, you feel me? And we would always like compete and see who can color like whatever the character in the book the best. And that just reminded me, bro, good times. Like that memory haven't come to my brain in such a lot. Y'all ever have some memory just pop up in y'all heads and y'all like, bro, I haven't thought about that since I was that young. Like it's a lot of memories that coming back. Like most time when I react to videos, right? When I react to videos, like they trigger my memory, and I start remembering things that I haven't thought about in years, dude. Like yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, I was watching a video. Now I was listening to a podcast. They was talking us. Holy shit! They was talking about something that I could relate to, and what they was talking about, but I started remembering things that I haven't thought about in such a lot. But literally, I'm telling you, like that shit is like listening to people relate. I don't know how to explain. It's like an injection that like you want to remember a memory. All right, I'm gonna inject you with this memory potion type shit, and then the memory just comes up like that. It's weird. I haven't thought about no coloring book in a long time. Cause don't nobody use coloring book nowadays. Well, you got some people that still do, but these kids nowadays, they ain't got the attention span for no damn coloring books. Like what? Only like baby kids. I'm talking about toddler type kids only use coloring books. What? Let you be fucking 10 years old, 8 years old, nigga. I'm on the iPad watching YouTube and shit.
On the way na ako, papunta na sa'yo. Hintayin mo ako, nagpag-gas lang ako. Medyo traffic pa, pero okay lang sinta. Basta ba makita ka, hintayin mo lang ako, malapit na. Madalas na namimiso, kulit mo't pagkabibo. Sangkindat mo lang tapos patay na pagngiti mo. Iba ka sa lahat kahit na kanino, parang anghel ako yung bandido. Naging mabait na parang Santino, tandaan mo na lagi lang nandito. Kasi ika'y mamahalin pa, higit pa sa dati. Ngayon tuloy-tuloy na, handa nang sundan ka kahit saan pumunta. Gusto ko lang makasama ka hanggang ako'y tumanda. Kaya na malimot ang
reminded me of outside. Like these kids, I don't know what he rapping about because obviously I can't understand. But it just reminded, for some reason, my past coming back. Like y'all saw when they was playing tag just now. I like remember when me and my friends, not my friends, cousin, 'cause I don't keep friends like that. Where probably one friend was playing like tag, and then when I thought about that hide and seek come back to my mind. But we used to play a lot of hide and seek. But I just remember outside, like how much we used to be outside. Now niggas don't be outside no more. My cousins, like my cousin is in a different state. My cousin is doing school. My other cousins doing school and shit. I'm the only one here doing YouTube, so it's like I'm telling you, it's a lonely world. I promise you. Like when you become some form of an adult, when you pass 18, when you fucking leave high school, dude, this sense of responsibility just hit you. Like, bro, you gotta make some money. You're not as free as you was when you was a kid, nigga. Now it's time for work type shit. You feel like you gotta get some money. You gotta think about living your future. If you want kids, you gotta stack up money from now on. Like you gotta come up with plans, strategy. Like it's a lot of fucking thing being an adult. I'm 21 years old. I recently turned 21. Do I feel like 21? No. Do I want to be 21? No. Bring me back down. You feel me? Like, imagine if humans age backwards. Like we started at 100 years old, right? And then we age younger. That's a weird imagination, huh? Yeah, we just age backwards. Like, what? I don't know. I don't know how that would be. That wouldn't be fucking. That would be weird. How in the hell I was 100 years old yesterday, but today I'm 30? That shit don't make sense. Well, if that's how we human beings look at age, and if that's how we was living, that would be natural to us. And then if there was, yeah, it would be normal to us if that was the case. But because we living like we going like up with the age, like it's uncommon and it's not normal at all. But I promise you, if that was normal where we age backwards, we would be weird. We would think about it weird. Like, bro, imagine if we age up from 1 to 100. We would be like, bro, that's weird as fuck. Who the fuck age? We human beings age backwards. Like, just think about it. It would be like, bro, that's weird. Either way, however we look at it, both is weird as fuck. It's just weird how human beings grow. Like we go from this kid to this ugly being. Like it's surprising how some of us come out beautiful. It's the same in where I stay. It's like people say when you an ugly baby, like you grew up to be pretty, and when you a pretty baby, you grew up to be ugly. I don't know if that's a true statement at all, but people around my area always be saying that. Jamaican people always be saying that when you an ugly baby, you're gonna be pretty when you grow up, and when you a cute baby, you're gonna be ugly when you grow up. That may not be true at all, because there's a lot of baby pictures out there where that nigga is cute. Now, let me not say nigga, because that shit is weird. That when that baby is cute, and when they grow up, they still be cute. They must be lucky, huh? Us ugly people be still ugly. Ugly since we was young, and ugly since we grow up. It's hard to be ugly, I promise you. Like, and I ain't even being fucking, what you call it, humble, nigga. When I look in the mirror, sometimes I'm like to myself, I put my right hand on the Bible. Sometimes I look on myself, I'm like, bro, you ugly as fuck. You feel me? Like, I ain't even gonna lie, I do that shit in the mirror. Sometimes I be looking in the mirror and I'm like, cause you know everybody got their cute days, like I'm cute today, you feel me? But sometimes I be looking in the mirror, I'm like, bro, you need to get some touch-up done or something. You feel me? Get some surgery. Get a nose job or something. Fix your facial structure up or something, dude, cause you ugly as fuck.
Ibig mo, may puwang pabaho dyan sa puso mo. Tanggapin mo lang ako, ako'y babalik sa'yo. Sana'y huwag kang mainip, ako'y asahan mo. Di ko na sasayangin ang tiwala mo. Tanggapin mo lang ako, ako'y babalik sa'yo. kita sa pag-uwi. Yeah, kasi ika'y mamahalin ba? Higit pa sa dati, ngayon'y tuloy-tuloy na. Handa nang sundan ka kahit saan pumunta. Gusto ko lang makasama ka hanggang ako'y tumanda. Di ko kaya na malimot ang pag-ibig mo. May puwang pa ba ko dyan sa puso mo? Tanggapin mo lang ako, ako'y babalik sa'yo. Sana'y huwag kang mainip, ako'y asahan mo. Di ko na sasayangin ang tiwala mo. Tanggapin mo lang ako, ako'y babalik sa'yo. On the way na ako, papunta na sa'yo. Hintayin mo ako, nagpagas lang ako. On the way na ako, papunta na sa'yo. Di ko kaya na malimot ang pag-ibig mo. May puwang pa ba ko dyan sa puso mo? Tanggapin mo lang ako, ako'y babalik sa'yo. Sana'y huwag kang mainip, ako'y asahan mo. Di ko na sasayangin ang tiwala mo. Tanggapin mo lang ako, ako'y babalik.
Hey, you know what they remind? Alright, I'm gonna let this be done before I say anything.
Sa'yo. Kaya na malimot ang pag-ibig mo. May puwang pa ba ko dyan sa puso mo? Tanggapin mo lang ako, ako'y babalik sa'yo. Sana'y huwag kang mainip, ako'y asahan mo. Di ko na sasayangin.
Hey, y'all know what that part reminded me of when she had went about her business, like they separated for long as that. Right, it reminded me of my cousin. Cause my cousin, he would always be on the side of us, like I'm talking about live with us, right? And then his family decided to move in the States. And when he was at the airport, he was crying. Like at first, cause he is a dude, right? And at first, you ain't gonna cry in front of your cousins. That's also dudes. Like it was hard. Like he was smiling, but it was hard for us too. Cause I'm talking about this dude always been up in our lives. Always, like we used to play games, fucking do all that. Like we still be in contact. I'm talking about we talk to this day, but through the phone, my nigga. Like when we don't talk in person. And he came to visit us. Like we in 2020, right? He came to visit like last year summer. He came and visit us last year summer because he wasn't going to school. But he in the States right now. I heard that when he was at the airport, he cried because he didn't want to go. I'm telling you, it's hard to separate from people that you grew up knowing for a long ass time. That shit is tough. Cause you think we wanted this? I didn't cry. I didn't cry, but I didn't want him to move because I grew up around this dude. This is my cousin. Like I grew up watching anime. Grew up watching like movies. And I'm talking about like we had movie nights. I'm talking about these. You could consider these two dudes my brothers. Like I would think in my head, if you ask me, they're my cousin, but they like brothers to me, younger brothers to me, right? One of them like 20 years old and he like 16. You feel me? So it's like, bro, 16, 17. I don't know his age like that. But yeah, bro, it's hard to separate from somebody that you grew up with for so long, dude. I heard that dude cry. And he didn't tell me that, but we knew because his grandmama told us that he cried at the airport. He didn't want to go. That shit is tough, but I love my cousins. It's all good. It's whatever. Still talk to this day, but I still on a beat, man. And that was like years ago. I'm talking about that. That's not now. That was years ago that he moved. Like, dude grew up out of that shit. He probably comfortable where he at now, but that was years ago. Like, fuck it, probably like 5-6 years ago. I don't remember. But yeah, I see y'all on a beat, man. Peace.
I'm on the road to riches, driving by ya. But these niggas want pop my tires. Grew wings,